When discussing European colonization of the Americas, the narratives often revolve around the exploits of prominent powers like Spain, England, and France. However, another European nation left its mark on the New World: Denmark. While not as extensive as some of its counterparts, Denmark's colonial ventures offer a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of early transatlantic exploration and settlement. Danish exploration and early settlements. Denmark's interest in overseas exploration dates back to the 17th century, spurred by a desire to establish trade routes and expand its influence beyond European shores. Danish navigators, including the legendary explorer Vitus Bering, charted new waters and laid the groundwork for future colonial endeavors. One of Denmark's earliest forays into the Americas was the establishment of a trading post on the island of St. Thomas in the Caribbean in 1671. This strategic outpost served as a vital hub for the Danish West India Company, facilitating trade in commodities such as sugar, rum, and slaves. Expansion into the Virgin Islands. In the following decades, Denmark expanded its colonial holdings in the Caribbean, acquiring St. John in 1718 and St. Croix in 1733. These islands, collectively known as the Danish West Indies, became centers of sugar production, driven by enslaved labor imported from Africa. The Danish West Indies thrived economically, with sugar plantations generating considerable wealth for the Danish crown and colonial elites. However, this prosperity came at a steep human cost, as enslaved Africans endured brutal conditions and exploitation on the plantations. Resistance and abolition. Throughout the colonial period, enslaved Africans in the Danish West Indies resisted their subjugation through various means, including slave revolts, escapes, and acts of sabotage. Their struggles for freedom and dignity laid the groundwork for the eventual abolition of slavery in the Danish colonies. In 1848, following years of pressure from abolitionist movements and the growing tide of global anti-slavery sentiment, Denmark abolished slavery in the Danish West Indies, becoming one of the first European powers to do so. This landmark decision marked a significant step towards equality and justice in the region. Legacy and contemporary reflections. Today, the legacy of Danish colonization in the Americas endures in the cultural heritage and traditions of the Virgin Islands. Danish influence is evident in the architecture, cuisine, and language of the islands, serving as a reminder of their colonial past. However, the scars of slavery and colonialism continue to resonate in the collective memory of the Virgin Islands inhabitants. Efforts to reckon with this legacy, including initiatives to preserve and promote Afro-Caribbean culture and history, highlight the ongoing quest for reconciliation and justice in post-colonial societies. Conclusion. The story of Danish colonization in the Americas offers valuable insights into the complexities of early transatlantic encounters and the enduring legacies of European imperialism. As we reflect on this history, it is essential to acknowledge the voices and experiences of those who were marginalized and oppressed by colonialism, and to strive for a more inclusive and equitable future.